UFC 261 is upon us as the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world in Nigerian Nightmare. Kamaru Usman is going to be facing the highly decorated striker in Jorge Masvidal. However, my intention actually now is to be talking about the co-main event between Thug Rose Namajunas and the women's strawweight champion of the world in Zhang Weili from Shenzhen, China. Zhang Weili, an absolute outstanding striker, a technical striker who actually won the title against Jessica Andrade, who's also fighting Valentina Shevchenko in that card, respectfully for the flyweight title. And she won the fight with beautiful display of striking, beautiful Muay Thai, beautiful knees from the clinch against Andrade, of course, and held the belt and then defended the belt against Joanna and Jacek in one probably one of the best fights in female mixed martial arts history. At least it's probably gonna be part of the Hall of Fame in terms of women's mixed martial arts. Absolutely fantastic. And anyways, now she's looking to defend her belt against Tug Rose Namajunas. Namajunas is, the former strawweight champion of the world, and she also has excellent striking and also excellent grappling. And so this is going to be an exciting matchup. Are we going to see the legendary Zhang Weili try to take the fight down to the ground, to grapple Rose Namajunas, or are we just going to see, a striking bout like we saw when she fought Joanna and Jacek, or when Rose fought Joanna and Jacek as well? That would be interesting because what's more, should I say, likely is that the fight is going to be a striking bout between the two fighters. However, I see, it being a striking matchup rather than a grappling. Anyways, who have you got? That's my question. Who do you think is going to outstrike the other person? Is it going to be Rose Namajunas' superior boxing, superior footwork, or is it just going to be the power and speed that comes from Zhang Weili? I want to know that, honestly. That's going to be absolutely. It's just going to be a sensational fight, and the not the co-main event, but the fight before the co-main event is actually also a good fight, and it's also a title fight, which means that it's going to be a 5 rounder if it gets there. Valentina Shevchenko, the legendary Valentina Shevchenko, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko, is going to be facing, Jessica Andrade. Wow. Valentina Shevchenko is going to be facing Jessica Andrade for the women's flyweight championship of the world. Jessica Andrade essentially moved up from 115 pounds to 125 pounds, essentially 10 pounds more to challenge for the belt. And we'll see what's going to happen. But Valentina Shevchenko has just been tearing apart the division. I mean, she's defended that belt against multiple women, including the likes of Jennifer Meyer, Liz Camus. It's without a doubt, literally, you know, it's not as competitive as other, such as it's not as competitive as strawweight division, but it has the potential to be the most competitive division in the UFC today. So, honestly, what are your thoughts on the fight? What are your predictions? I want to know what your predictions are gonna be for the fight, of course, between the two, between Jessica Andrade and Valentina Shevchenko. I mean, if you think of someone like Andrade, we all know that she's very aggressive, and although most people who fought Valentina Shevchenko, you also used aggression, but it kind of backfired on them. I think that aggression is the only way of trying to beating Valentina Shevchenko. You got to remember, Andrade is so small; she's only 5'1", and she can't just stand there try to strike with Shevchenko. She's gonna easily pick her apart, but she's gonna have to make the fight rough. She's gonna have to make it dirty, and to essentially ensure victory. And who knows, we might have ourselves a new women's flyweight champion of the world, and we also might have ourselves a new undisputed women's strawweight champion of the world, and who knows, we might have a new welterweight champion of the world. However, in terms of the welterweight bout between Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal, because they actually fought twice, this is going to be the second time they're fighting. I think Usman. I just think Usman's going to beat him like easily, 100%. I just think Usman's going to beat him without a doubt. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a quick analysis of the UFC 261 event, and it's taking place. Let me just Google where it's taking place. I know it's taking place somewhere in Florida. Okay, the bout is actually taking place in the well, on the 24th of April 2021 at the Vystar Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida. Absolutely fantastic, mate. And it's going to be available on BT Sports for UFC fans in the United Kingdom. Although we have to wake up a lot earlier to watch these fights. Not wake up, more like we have to stay up to watch these fights. It's going to be absolutely sensational. And, tune in on BT Sports only on paper. Well, the fight is not on pay per view in the UK, essentially, but yeah, tune in on BT Sports.